So I've looked all throughout YouTube, and it seems like no one has really taught this song, I'm Gonna Find Another You, uh, at its very detail. And probably the reason why nobody teaches this song is because it's kind of difficult to teach, because there's so many little guitar parts everywhere. And for the song to sound good, like the way it sounds on his CD, Continuum, you have to play with a band. And so if you just want to play on an acoustic guitar or an electric guitar, you kind of have to like mess with it so that it sounds good if you're playing solo. Because if you want it to sound good as it sounds good in the CD, you need a band. But I'm gonna do my very best to teach you this song, and so pay attention. This song might be for more intermediate to advanced players. So all you beginners out there, you can try to follow along, but your fingers are gonna hurt. So for you know how the song starts, so it goes. Sorry. Now to do that, you need a bar. The bottom three strings on the 5th fret. So you place your index finger on string number 3, 2, and 1. Press them all at the same time on the 5th fret. Just leave that finger there. Then you add your middle finger on the 3rd string on the 6th fret. So basically, it might sound confusing, but you have 2 fingers pressing on the same string, which is the 3rd fret. Which is the 3rd string. But there's a reason for that, and you'll see. You'll just see. So you have those 2 there, and how you start it, you just strum all 3 strings. You just go. So you start. Now after that, you do that once. Then you add your ring finger and pinky. So you put your ring finger on the 3rd fret, the 7th fret on the 3rd string. And your pinky right below it on the 2nd string, on the same 7th fret. And after you play this, the first one, and then when you add your ring and pinky, you're just gonna strum those 2 strings that the ring finger and pinky are pressing on, meaning that you're gonna strum string number 3 and number 2. So after you do this, you add your ring and pinky, and you strum those 2 strings. So you go. Alright. Now the next one, you take off your pinky and ring, and you put your ring finger on the 4th string on the 7th fret, and you still leave your index finger on the bottom 3 strings on the 7th fret, and you also still leave your middle finger on the 3rd string on the 6th fret. You leave those 2 fingers there, and then like I said, you have your ring finger on the 4th string on the 7th fret, and you strum string number 4 and 3 like that. Like that. So you got, sorry. Now for the next one, after you strum these 2, you do it again, but you also strum string number 2. So you go. So all together you have. Then you go all the way over here to the 2nd fret. You put your index finger on the 3rd string, and your ring finger on the 4th string on the 4th fret. And you just strum those 2 with your thumb. Now once you strum those two, you're gonna slide these two fingers, the ones I told you to put. You're gonna slide them, let's see. You're gonna slide them so that your ring finger reaches the 7th fret. So you're gonna slide them until your ring finger reaches the 7th fret and your index finger reaches the 5th fret. So after you strum, you go. And after you do that, you do one more. You leave your ring finger where it is. And let's see, sorry. Okay, so after you slide them, then you're gonna bar with your index finger the second string and the 3rd string on the 5th fret. Bar those with your index finger. Press on them both. Then your middle finger on the 4th string on the 6th fret. And then you put your ring finger on the 5th string on the 7th fret. So you got your ring finger on the 5th string of the 7th fret, your middle finger on the 4th string on the 6th fret, and you're pressing on the 2nd and 3rd string on the 5th fret with the same finger, which is the index finger. And you strum all those strings. So you're going to be strumming string number 5, 4, 3, and 2. That's it. So all together you have. So I hope you can kind of follow along there. It's kind of, if you're a beginner, it's kind of hard to, it's going to be kind of hard to understand. So, and then I'll teach the rest of the song in my next videos. There's probably going to be like 4 or 5 videos. So stay tuned. Oh, and if you have any questions on what I just did, just let me know. Okay? All right.